Let's see what's in store for us today. Today, I want to update a bit about the Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay? Because I think from time to time, it is important to know about this particular asset class, because we are at times where there is possible bullish movements coming. So what's the update so far? In a surprising turn of events, right, the US Securities and Exchange Commission, in short form the SEC, has officially closed its investigations into Ethereum 2.0. Please take note, this is Ethereum 2.0, signaling a clear path ahead for the cryptocurrency without the threat of securities charges. This announcement sent Ethereum's value climbing by an impressive 2.6%. The buzz is now growing around the Ethereum Spot ETF, with investment titans like Pantera Capital Management signaling their confidence by planning a hefty 100 million investment in Bitwise forthcoming offerings. Now, this enthusiasm isn't without precedent. Bitcoin ETFs have magnetically attracted over 60 billion in just 4 months so far, setting a high bar that Ethereum's ETFs are poised to meet. Now, SEC Chair Gary Gensler has hinted that trading of spot Ether ETFs could begin within the next quarter, potentially by the end of September. But I won't be surprised if by next month itself, we may see it being listed already. So we'll just need to wait. But so far, Gensler said, potentially by end of September. That's the latest you wait. Okay, so it's a good thing that we've seen so far. Now, for Bitcoin, the influx of funds into exchange-traded funds, the ETFs, played a crucial role in its price surge. By February 15, investments in Bitcoin ETFs represented approximately 75% of the new capital flowing into this leading cryptocurrency, propelling its value beyond the 50,000 threshold. Now, Ethereum is poised to embark on a similar upward trajectory as well that we are seeing so far, the moment you have an ETF right there. Now, switching focus to Bitcoin, the landscape continues to evolve. CryptoQuant's latest data points to a dwindling supply on exchanges, now standing at 2,825,703 Bitcoins, down from over 3 million in January. So that's really a good development so far that we've seen. Market intelligence from Into the Block shows strong buying support between 61 and 65,000, though resistance loom large up to 72,500, likely setting the trading range for the near future. So so far 61K, between 61 and 65 is the support area, and the resistance area at 72,500. This is by Into the Block. As for my particular area later on, when it comes to the charts, then you're able to see it. Okay. Now, CryptoQuant has observed that Bitcoin whales are currently liquidating their holdings, securing profits of 1.2 billion over the past 2 weeks. Now, these are those accounts that have not seen Bitcoin movement for a long time, right? So despite this sell-off, the data also shows that most major holders, the new whales, are still increasing their Bitcoin positions. So basically what's happening is that the old whales are selling, the big whales are gobbling it up, right? The new big whales. So they're gobbling it up. So although it's reduced pace to compared to March this year, but still, the fact is they are still gobbling it up. And the moment price starts to move again, I believe that's when you see more buying pressure coming in. So Standard Chartered's research team remains bullish, projecting Bitcoin could reach 100,000 around the election period. And we're referring to the US election that will be in November, and soar to 150,000 by year's end if the Donald Trump is re-elected. That's a if there, okay? because Donald Trump has came out in his speech, in his campaign, that he wants to ensure that the remaining Bitcoin is going to be will be produced in the US, and he's portraying himself as a crypto friendly president. So that's what we are seeing so far. The longer term forecast for 2025 sees Bitcoin potentially doubling to 200,000 by Standard Chart, with overall institutional forecast. Now, overall institutional forecast here refers to other institutions, okay, other big forecasters, other huge institutions that are buying. And based on what I'm seeing so far, I've calculated we have a median of 150K Bitcoin. That means this is so far the peak of Bitcoin at about 150K. Now, as the cryptocurrency market, right, overall continues to mature, these forecasts and investments underscore the growing confidence and sophistication in their dynamics financial landscape. So definitely, and at the moment, we just can't stay right here and say this is for sure. Because the landscape, I say, is very sophisticated, is evolving at a very, very fast pace. So as new money comes in, we shall again see if there is a need, then we will then we may look into a possible change even in the value, what is the top value also prediction. So at the end of the day, we need to look at the inflow that's brought in by the ETFs. Now, the expected inflow so far that we've seen, expected by Standard Chart, right, is between 50 billion to 100 billion US dollars. But in just 4 months, we are not even halfway that. In just 4 months, the ETFs together, all 10, have already attracted about 60 billion. That means they are already at the higher end. The lower end is already surpassed the lower end of their prediction of 50 billion. So if it moves into the 100 billion mark, right, in the next few months, then yeah, there's a possibility that we will change. Standard Chart will also change the prediction as well, will update the prediction. So all this 100K to 200K is based on the inflow of between 50 billion US dollars to 100 billion US dollars. Okay, so we shall look at it, revisit this area if these numbers have a significant change. Okay, so with that, that's the report for today. Let's move on to the next one.